Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So again, today is Scatterbrain Saturdays. I know I'm uploading this late and I do apologize. I'm not going to upload it until Sunday. I'll try to be more on point going forward. But just so you guys know, I'm going to do 3 uploads a week. I'm going to do Scatterbrain Saturdays, which can be anything about me talking about whatever it is. Just average things that people talk about. And then I'll have Mummy Mondays. Mummy Mondays will be things that I've done with my kids during the week, something that is cheap that any parent can do. I'm advertising for that. And then of course I will upload my lock video. I'm thinking Thursdays. Saturday, Monday, Thursday. I think that's pretty good. So I'll say my lock video will be Thursday. And sometimes my Scatterbrain Saturdays may be something about my locks, because the whole entire point of me doing this channel was, well, when I started this channel was poems and locks, and that's where I kind of just went with it with my locks. I know there's a lot like dreadlocks or micro locks or sister lock channels out there, so who knows where this will go, but nothing tried, nothing gained, right? That's what it comes down to. So today's Scatterbrain Saturdays, let's get right into it. I've just wasted a minute and 30 seconds out of my 10-minute segment. I won't go longer than 10 minutes, I promise. I don't like to do long videos. I actually like them to be less than 5. But because it's Scatterbrain, there is a little bit more talking that I do. So, let's get into it. Okay, so today's Scatterbrain Saturdays, I'm going to talk about the whole entire, a very controversial topic, which is going to be the Bible. I grew up in church. I grew up going to church on Sundays with my mom. We went to a church where we couldn't wear pants. We had to wear skirts. And, you know, no sex before marriage, everything like that. Church is great. I don't have anything against church. Now, I know a lot of people that do, because they talk about the tithes and the offerings. And, of course, you know, over time, the things that come out about pastors who are living lavishly, spending off the money for themselves, etc. That's not what I'm talking about, though. I don't care about that aspect of it. Whatever your views are there, that's your views. My views are my views. We all have our own. I do sometimes give tithes. I sometimes don't. It depends. I don't go to church every Sunday. Anyhow, that's not the point. What I really want to talk about is this whole entire Israelites situation. So if you guys watch on YouTube, there's a guy named Adam Abbott, I think it is. I'm gonna put the information in the description box below, but he covers a lot. He stands on corners and he basically tells people, like, you know, he'll go through scriptures in the Bible, like he'll just jump and say, go to, I don't know, John chapter 3 verse 16, like, let's say, or go to Psalms 21, or like, he just knows them off his head. He connects them all, like, okay, so see here, he says everyone is this, and then, oh, if you jump here, it says everyone is this, and oh, did you see when he said everyone, who was he talking about? He fully says that he was talking about Israelites and this and this and this, and so he really does connect it, which I'm so drawn to, the fact that he can make the connections, like, it's like connecting the dots, right? Because I haven't been able to do that, and I don't know, I've prayed about it and I've asked for the guidance, the wisdom, the knowledge, but of course maybe my mind's not there, my body's not there. When I say body, I mean like my heart is not right where it needs to be, and maybe that's what I'm missing. I'm not sure why I don't have that understanding, or maybe I just haven't taken the time, I don't know. Right now I've decided to restart reading the Bible. So I want to read, I started where it starts, Genesis. I know you're not supposed to read the Bible like a book, but right now that's my only thing, because I'm trying to figure out what's really going on. Now, according to all of this, Israelites, it says, first of all, the Sabbath is supposed to be on a Friday. No, it's supposed to be Saturday, but it's supposed to start sundown on Friday and go to sundown on Saturday. It's supposed to be your Sabbath. What else does it say? It says that women are not supposed to teach men. Women are supposed to only teach children and other women. Otherwise, now we should be very submissive to our husbands and, you know, I guess be quiet. Then it goes on to say, I think there's 144,000 men that will be saved. 2/3 of the world's gonna die, or 2/3 of the world's gonna die, or 2/3 of the Israelites are gonna die. Again, I'm not quite sure there. What else did they say? I know 1/3 is definitely going into the kingdom. Then now they're saying Israelites are black people, are colored people. I don't know if I should say black people, colored people, are Israelites. And then they go on to have different tribes, different nations. I don't know if it's called different nations or different tribes. I think it's called different nations. So they go on to talk about different nations. So me being a West Indian background, I'm assuming that I would be part of the Benjamin nation. Or is that the Benjamin tribe? I don't know. If someone can give me more information, like, I'm just trying to figure out how do I connect the dots to figure it out for myself, to realize, okay, am I supposed to be looking at my Sabbath on a Saturday instead of a Sunday? You know, here it says women are not supposed to be wearing men clothing, so we're not supposed to wear pants, we're supposed to wear skirts, we're supposed to wear, it's called fringes on our clothes, we're supposed to have our heads wrapped, not have our hair out, like so many different other things. And then I believe, so we have the 10 commandments, right? So you have the 10 commandments, but out of those 10 commandments, there is 10 commandments to follow, but then there's also 613 rules or laws, 613 laws. So now the debate is that part of the Old Testament and not the New Testament? And does things change in the New Testament? Because the Old Testament is what life was before the Antichrist. Now, after Jesus came and he gave his life for our sins, we are now in the New Testament. So do we still follow the laws of the Old Testament, or do things not apply? Because in the Old Testament, I believe they used to slaughter like animals for sacrifice to God. So we don't do that anymore. So if we don't do that anymore, then how come we are picking and choosing what we bring from the Old Testament into the New Testament? Like, why are we picking and choosing what we should follow from one to the other? We shouldn't be doing that. So if we're supposed to be following the laws, 613 laws of the Old Testament, I think that's in the book of Moses. Again, I could be wrong. If we're supposed to be following those 613 laws, but yet we're not slaughtering animals for sacrifices, then why are we following 613 laws? Shouldn't we let those go and then just follow whatever's in the New Testament? I don't know. Someone let me know about that. Then I was watching on YouTube. So Abbott is really good. He stands in the corner and he makes connections. Then he said, there's another one. I don't remember if it's called the Israel or the Israel's Alive. I'm going to look it up and put it in the description box for you guys. He also does the same thing where it's supposed to be out on the street educating people. Then I came across a guy named Dana Stevens, D-A-N-A Stevens. He's a Caucasian man, and he's saying that he was given the insight that colored people are the chosen people, and you know, we shouldn't the way that we're being treated and everything like that, like we shouldn't be treated that way, and people need to come to terms and realize what's going on. There's another guy on here that I came across. Shoot, I may have lost him because I can't remember his name, but he said he had 2 dreams, and one dream was with his ex-wife's mother or something, telling him, coming and rubbing his hand and telling him, you're not black like they are, or something like that. And then his next dream was standing in front of the gates, and in the gates, when he looked, all the faces were of colored people. So I don't know. He feels that that's an insight that he was given, and so he's letting it all out there. I'm gonna look and see if I can find back his YouTube channel and tell you guys what it is. But let me know what you guys think. Like, what is really up right now? I don't understand. So if I'm not colored, like say I was a white person, Caucasian, but I was going to church and I was praising him and I was giving everything to him, and I really and solely loved him with all my heart and followed everything and did what I was supposed to do, are you trying to tell me that I wouldn't get into the gates of heaven because I'm not colored? It seems kind of racist in a bit. Anyhow, I don't know. I have to do more research, but let me know what you guys know. It would be interesting just to see what it is. And I know my mom always says never talk religion, but I'm trying to educate myself, right? So I'm asking for you guys' help to let me know that. Anyhow, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, please. Thanks, and look out for Mummy Mondays on Monday, which is not every Monday, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Mummy Mondays is only going to happen every other Monday. And look out for my next video about my locks. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be talking about. I think I'm going to be talking about... Oh, I know what I'm going to be talking about. Slippage. I'm going to be talking about slippage. So look out for my next video on my locks where I talk about slippage. And then check out my next Saturday, Scatterbrain Saturday. All right, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Love ya.